What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So I'm not in my library, obviously. I'm not at home. This is the start of the morning, and sorry because the sun is on that side of the world, and so there's all these shadows on my face, but that's okay. So I'm at work, but I wanted to show you guys that I usually bring at least about 2 to 3 books. Today I have 4 because I'm bringing one over to my office to leave. I'm not gonna start reading it yet, but I want to show you guys the books that I have. So right now, this last couple of weeks of September is what is part of Hispanic Latinx Heritage Month. So in honor of that, I thought that I would read some books by some Latinx authors. And so I literally just finished reading last night The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. My gosh, that book it got to me. I didn't think that I would cry with that book at all. Or honestly with any book in general, but I'm a sap and a sucker with like movies, so I always cry with like really like good emotionally driven movies, and the music like just captures a moment. And so I was reading and all of a sudden I started crying, and I don't want to say where for anybody that hasn't read it, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, there might not be that many people that haven't read it. I might be in the minority here, but still, I don't want to spoil anything because this is not a review for The Alchemist, although perhaps I might make one. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of look through BookTube, and see if there are any reviews on The Alchemist, and if there are too many, then I may not make one, but we'll see. But yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed The Alchemist, and the journey that the main character Santiago goes on is one that I didn't expect to be so important. I mean, obviously the story needed to go in some kind of a direction, but I never expected the book to go in the direction that I went. And then the ending, I was just like... So I literally, at the end of the book, was just like, I can't believe that this is what happens in life to us sometimes. And it's true. Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, so just know that The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho is a really, really incredibly great book, so please go check it out. But right now with me I have Gods of Jade and Shadow, and this book is by Sylvia Moreno-Garcia, who also wrote a book called, you may know it, Mexican Gothic. I plan to read Mexican Gothic next month in October, because October is what, you know, horror season, spooky season, whatever you want to call it. But to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of horror books or thriller books. So in the month of October, that's probably the only like thriller horror book that I'm going to read. More likely, I'm going to be reading books that are kind of like sci-fi or fantasy driven that I may like really enjoy. Like for sure, I've already said that I'm going to be reading Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. So I'm really excited to continue reading that book and to continue the journey with Zaylee and Zane and Amari. I'm really excited to go back to Orisha. So I'll be reading that. I'm also going to be reading Arch Enemies by Marissa Mayer, which is the continuation of her Renegades trilogy that I started last month in August. So I'm also going to be reading that. So I've got a couple of reads that I really want to go through in the month of October. But yeah, I picked up Gods of Jade and Shadow because I saw this at Barnes & Noble and it sounded really interesting. The book is about a girl named Cassiopeia Tun who is in like early 1920s Mexico, and so she lives with her grandfather. Her mom and herself live with her grandfather, who her grandfather is not the nicest of people apparently, from what I started reading, because I started reading the first chapter. She has like these really terrible aunts who basically treat her and her mom like Cinderellas. They make them do all kinds of chores, and they're like less like family and more like the help, which is really, really sad. And then she has a cousin named Martin who's been a real prick. So I am not at all happy with her situation. It's really, really sad, but she seems like a very strong person. She's 18 years old, so she's literally just starting off adulthood. But the premise of the story is that she comes across this chest and releases a Mayan god. So that then creates a crazy scenario for her, because this Mayan god can either make her life better than what it is or make it worse. So I don't want to give off more than that. Plus I also really haven't read more, but I'll update you guys as I read along. But yeah, Gods of Jade and Shadow, really good book. I'm also going to start this book called I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. This book is by Erika Sanchez, and I really don't know much about that book right now. It's about 7:45. I gotta get into the church for work. I work at a church as a music director. So yeah, let's go ahead and go that way. Okay, so we are back at my house. After that morning with work, it was very just spiral amount of stuff to do, so I couldn't really capture anything in between, so sorry about that. But like I said, I'm home now, and I'm gonna try and read some more of the Gods of Jade and Shadow right now. I have all 3 books in front of me, but definitely not gonna try to do all 3 of them. I'll let you guys know how Gods of Jade and Shadow goes. By the way, right now it's about 7:20. We'll see how long I can read for without any interruptions. Also, it's really dark right here. I actually, like I said, I like reading here on my desk near my bookshelf and stuff, and I have this here. Let me show you really quick. Sorry if it gets super bright. Yeah, you can't even really see it. There you go. That light right there. Yep. That's an Edison bulb. I like reading like right next to that because it's, I don't know, it's just really cool. I love it. I love how it just makes everything look better. Okay, so I'm on chapter 2, about to start chapter 2. We'll see, like I said, it's about 7:20 right now. Let's see how long I can read for and how long I read. My friend Lewis over there, guys. If you guys are familiar with my regular mini channel you guys have seen before.
Yep.
If not, this is Lewis.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
He's been
I'm on BookTube.
Yeah.
This is BookTube.
He doesn't remarkably read either, though.
No, just started.
As
brand
some
new.
of you guys and myself know, I've not been a reader for long, but he last week picked up Dune.
Yes. Made a mistake. I need the hardcover. I bought the paperback.
He did, but it's okay. His paperback is beautiful, but the hardcover that I got, he loved even more. So he's gonna trade the book.
I'm jealous, so I'm definitely getting the hardcover. I took an L, so.
True. I've been telling everybody, and I've been showing everybody that I've been reading. I've been reading this book, Gods of Jade and Shadow. I don't think I told you about that one yet.
Yeah, Gods of Jade and the Shadow?
Gods of Jade and Shadow, yeah.
Gods of Jade and Shadow.
Yeah, it's a pretty good book. It's like, I'm reading it for Hispanic Latinx Heritage Month. Along with another book, hopefully to start soon, but we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, though, I think I'm gonna end the reading vlog here.
We're heading home. We've been here all day.
I know we have. This is, by the way, obviously, if you can't tell by now, this is like the next day already. Last night, I read up to chapter 5. This morning, I got up, I didn't vlog it, but I read some more and I got up to chapter 7. So, I don't know if I'm gonna get to reading more later tonight. The hope is yes, but we'll see. But in any case, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for, subscribing as well. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not. Also hit the bell notification so you guys know when I post up new videos. And make sure that when you do hit the bell notification, you also select all, so you get all the notifications of when I post up new videos here on this BookTube. But yeah, all right. Well, thank you guys again. We'll see you guys the next time, and go find a book and read. Bye.
Later.